What's going on, everyone on YouTube? It's your boy, the Memphis Accelerate, coming at you live with another episode of Card Talks, where I take a look at the new cards. I'm so excited for this episode, because we got new Gladiator Beast, as you can clearly see there. Get away from me, ad. Go away. Okay, so this is so big. My favorite meta deck that it's ever been is getting new support. Look at that new fusion. He is epic looking. Okay, let's look at these new cards. We have a lot to go through. First up, we have the level 3 Wind Monster. This is Gladiator Beast Sagittario, obviously in reference to Sagittarius the Horseman. This guy's got 1400 attack, 1000 defense. And when he special summons by the effect of a Gladiator Beast, you can discard a Gladiator Beast card and draw 2 cards. Basically, their own version of Pot of Greed. It's what Torax should have always been. So we're finally getting the draw power the Gladiator Beast need. And of course, he has the normal effect of Gladiator Beast being that when he battles, then after the battle phase, he gets to go back into the deck and summon out a new Gladiator Beast. Obviously, that's an effect that they're all going to have, but I'm just going to point that out. So this guy, pretty sweet. I'm not sure the ratios just yet, because I still got to duel with this card soon, once I get the things working. And I'm saying maybe 1 or 2. Maybe just 1. We'll start with 1, see if it goes up to 2. Anyway, next up we have Gladiator Beast Atrix. And let's see, this is a Puma Lady. Got 800 attack, 2000 defense. If it's special summoned by the effect of a Gladiator Beast monster, you can send a Gladiator Beast from the deck or extra deck to the grave, and until the end phase, this card's level and name become that monster. So basically, this is basically a kind of a replacement for Elemental Prisma, because this monster, when summoned via the effect of a Gladiator Beast, becomes a Gladiator Beast of a different name. And you can use the monsters from your deck or extra deck, meaning it could do all sorts of stuff, man. It's just easy making of like Gazaris and etc. And maybe even the new guy. Still gotta look at him. But yeah, that's a very nice effect. Basically replaces Prisma in the deck as a tech option. Lets you run just plain old Gladiator Beast. So I wouldn't run more than 2 of it, but you know, 1 or 2 is a good option for this card. I like it very much. Next we have Gladiator Beast Vespasius, who is basically the Lizard Man counterpart of the fusion. And he's a level 7 Water Sea Serpent, which is, a little iffy, but, you know, I mean, Augustus is still running Gladiator Beast, so I'm fine with that. So what does this guy do? If you control if your Gladiator Beast battles, you can summon this card from the hand. Okay, so easy special summoning condition. You are battling a lot. And here's the thing, it works during either your battle phase or your opponent's battle phase. So very epic, very much like this card. Well, this card is special summon by Gladiator Beast effect. The monsters you control get 500 attack. That's okay. I mean, Gladiator Beast like a bit of extra attack just so they can keep on beating over things. Wish it was a little higher, but I guess a level 7 with 3,000 plus attack might have been a bit much. But, you know, it could have gone up to 700 attack. Would have been nice. That's just my opinion. And, of course, the usual fact of shuffling back into the deck and summoning another one except itself. But anyway, big guy here. This is the new fusion. Gladiator Beast Domitianus. Yes, I think I got that right. So this guy needs Vespasius, because, of course, they look identical to each other. 2 other Gladiator Beast monsters. So I'm guessing this guy's going to be, without even reading the effect, I'm going to say he's like Heraclinos. What does he do? Summoned by shuffling the monsters, blah, blah, blah. Once per turn, your opponent activates a monster's effect, negate, and destroy it. No cost monster negation. Pretty dang nice. And it is very much, it's reminiscent of Heraclinos, right? Heraclinos needed to discard cards to negate spell traps, although that wasn't once per turn. What else? You choose the attack targets of your opponent's attacks. Okay, so basically it's a meat shield. He's like, come at me, bro. And every monster your opponent controls has to attack this monster. Pretty cool. And at the end of the battle phase, return to the extra deck, summon a Gladiator Beast from the deck. Here's the thing, though. It only summons 1 monster, which is a little because the other one summoned 2. Except for Esadari. But, you know, if you pick the right one, it's alright. But I would have preferred it if Domitianus would, you know, summon 2 Glad Beasts. Well, that's just my opinion. So this card's alright. I wouldn't play it as more than 1. It's got a nice beefy 3,500 booty. So, like I said, 1 of, it's good enough. Now, here's the real meat of the bone. We have the new Link monster, Slave Panther. That they're calling it Test Panther now, of course, because calling it that's a big word right there. So this is a link to Earth Beast. It's got some nice arrows here, slightly different from the Gladiator Beast link we got before, whose name I temporarily forget. And he needs 2 monsters, including Glad Beast, so that's good. You can use a Test Tiger with it if need be. Not that you'd normally want to do that, but if you needed to, you could. So this guy, when it's link summoned, add a Gladiator Beast card from deck to hand. Very nice searcher, generic searching. I very much enjoy. Or you can target a Gladiator Beast you control, put it into the deck, and summon another one with a different original name. As if a special. So it's basically once per turn, Test Tiger, as long as this thing survives. And if you have Titty on the field, you can protect this thing from battles. So that's actually pretty dang nice. I very much enjoy this. It's not perfect, don't mind the pun, but, you know, I like it. It's definitely I wouldn't run it more than 2. 2 is good. 2 is good for the Test Panther. Let's look at some spell traps. We've got with a Gladiator Beast comeback. Okay, special summon from hand or grave a Gladiator Beast with a type different for the monsters you control, and it cannot be destroyed by battle. So basically, they have their own archetypal monster reborn. And if you have no cards, obviously, if you have no monsters in general, you can just straight up summon any Gladiator Beast from the graveyard. So I very much like that. It's searchable with the Panther, so that's always a good thing. So yeah, go ahead and get a couple copies of this card. Very, very nice. Next up we have United Gladiator Beast, the quick play spell. You only activate a card with this card's name once per turn. And during this turn is activated, you cannot declare attacks except to attack with Gladiator Beast, so not really affecting you all that much. Because obviously all your monsters are going to be Gladiator Beasts. During the battle phase, shuffle into the deck from hand, field, or graveyard fusion materials. Okay, so they have their own quick play fusion spell. To fusion out a Gladiator Beast during the battle phase. That's basically all I need to say. It's a very nice card. I like the artwork on it. It's just got Serpent Man on there. I already forgot his name. It's my own fault. But yes, it's a nice card. I wouldn't play more than one of it, though. But it's certainly something that allows for better Gladiator Beast OTKs. That's always nice. Next, we have Gladiator's Rejection, a continuous spell. Actually, you can only activate the second effect once per turn. Interesting. I don't think I've ever read that before. Number 1 effect. Gladiator Beast cannot be targeted by card effects except during the battle phase. That's okay, I suppose. It protects you during the main phases. It's okay. What else? If a Gladiator Beast is summoned from the deck, special summon from the deck, a Gladiator Beast with a type different from the monster you control. So basically gives them a bit more swarming. Allows for the summoning of Test Panther a little more often. It's alright. I would have liked it if the protection was a bit more, cannot be destroyed or targeted by card effects except during the battle phase. I mean, obviously that still makes it so you're susceptible to battle traps and all that, but nobody runs battle traps as often anymore, so, you know, I would have preferred a little more protection from this, but it's an okay card. It's an okay card. Next, we have a trap card, Mad Gladiator Beast, showing off my boy Gazaris right there. It says, target face-up cards on the field under the number of Gladiator Beasts you control and destroy them. Gladiator Beasts were never really about nuking, but I mean, maybe as a one-of, going along with your, war chariots. It's okay. It's okay sort of card. I like the art on it, but I wouldn't play more than one of it. Next up, we have the continuous trap card, and I believe it's the last card on here. This is Gladiator Nomachia, which is showing Serpent Man on a boat. Interesting. So this continuous trap card states, while you have a Gladiator Beast, monsters your opponent controls must attack if able. Therefore, they are forced to play into the Gladiator Beast playstyle of just battle, battle, battle. Once per turn, you can shuffle a Gladiator Beast from hand or graveyard into deck, target a Gladiator Beast you control, and it'll gain attacking to its original defense. Okay, so that explains the extra defense on some of these monsters. I mean, well, let's see if I can go back to it. Catgirl here's got 2,000. Sagittarius got 1,000. Okay, so that I can see that doing some stuff. Let's see what the third effect is. If this card in the spell trap zone is destroyed, for the rest of this turn, Gladiator Beast cannot be destroyed by battle. And I'm not sure if it's the stage war chip battles of the Colosseum. Yeah. Oh yeah, that was something they did. They used to flood the Colosseum and put boats in there. It was wild and epic. All right. So this card is a little underwhelming. I mean, the first effect makes sense. The second effect, I mean, you already got Vespasius who boosts their attack by 500 automatically, so it doesn't feel very necessary. And Gladiator Beast unable to be destroyed by battle wall. That does play into their playstyle. You could just run, defensive tactics. That trap card of theirs that they've had for years and years that does pretty much the same thing. It's Waboku for them. So this last card's a little bit of meh. It's kind of a meh card, but overall, I think this is a good first step forward to modernizing Gladiator Beasts. They added a few key monsters to help out with draw power and just, making it so you don't have to run anything outside of Glad Beast. No Prism really necessary. I like the new guy. I like the new fusion. New fusion could have been a little better. Maybe like discard a card to negate a monster effect like Heraklinos. But otherwise, I think he's okay, I suppose. Let's see, I like the Link. The Link is very nice. I would definitely play a couple copies of that. Obviously, a Monster Reborn and a Fusion card are very nice for a Fusion deck. Especially the Monster Reborn. I really like that one a lot. It's very nice, very epic. The rest of these cards are okay. I wouldn't play more than one Rejection or one Mad Gladiator Beast, and I really wouldn't play Nemachia very often, but you could. So anyway, I hope you guys very much enjoyed these cards as much as I do. Let me know in the comments what you think of the new Gladiator Beasts, and I'm definitely going to be playing these guys soon because obviously I must. They are my favorite old meta deck ever made, ever. So, thank you guys for watching this video, and I will see you guys again soon with Gladiator Beast replays. Stay tuned for that. Till then, your boy, the Memphis Accelerate, signing off. Take care, everybody.